Hello and welcome to the Sacred Cards channel. Thank you for joining me as I showcase my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile for October 2024. This is a brand new deck being shown on the channel and for myself, as I've been meaning to build this for a long time. I knew the cards themselves were a bit of an investment, so I decided it was finally time to build the deck. And with new support on the horizon, I worked on the build for a while and was able to get almost every card I needed, with the exception of a few cards like True Light, Number 90, and Crimson Dragon, as they were not available at either of my two local OTS stores. That being said, I did get most of the cards in the rarities I wanted. I'm very excited to share this deck profile with you, so let's kick it off with our... Sorry, just let me get set up here. All right, let's kick it off with our 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, aside from my original SDK, these were the Blue Eyes options I chose for now. 3 Blue Eyes is mandatory, as the deck centers around having 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in rotation. Now, the other level 8 Blue Eyes cards I'm playing are the 1 Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, the 1 Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, the 1 Blue Eyes Alternative, 1 Dragon Spirit of White, and the 1 Chaos Max Dragon. Now, you can cut and adjust these ratios as you see fit. My deck profiles are meant to be a foundation, so for you to build your deck to your own heart's content. All these cards here serve their own purpose and help me gain advantage, break boards, and put pressure on my opponent. For example, a Jet Dragon protects, as only it can be destroyed by card effects, can special summon from the hand or grave, and if it battles, you can compulse a card back to the hand. Abyss Dragon can add my Chaos form to the hand, add a level 8 dragon from deck to hand during the end phase, and have my monsters gain 1000 attack by banishing itself from grave. Alternative can special summon itself by revealing a Blue Eyes White Dragon, can destroy a card on the field, plus its name becomes Blue Eyes White Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard, which is very important to note. A Spirit of White is always treated as a Blue Eyes card and a normal monster when on the field and or in the graveyard. If this card's name became Blue Eyes White Dragon, I think it would be much more powerful. Nonetheless, it can banish a spell trap on the field, and as a quick effect, attributes itself to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand. Chaos Max Dragon is my ritual monster with a huge 4000 attack that can't be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects, plus being able to inflict double piercing battle damage to a defense position monster. Now, moving into the Blue Eyes Tuner package, I'm playing 3 copies of Sage with Eyes of Blue. Let's move that over just a little bit. 1 White Stone of Legend, and the 1 White Stone of Ancient. Now, I really like these ratios for now, and I didn't want the deck to brick too much, so I didn't want to max out on the Stone of Legend or Ancients. Sage on normal summon will add either Legend or Ancients to hand. Alternatively, I can also search Veiler if I choose to do so. I can also discard Sage to target an effect monster and send it to the grave, and special summon a Blue Eyes monster from the deck. White Stone of Legend, if sent to the grave, will add a Blue Eyes White Dragon to my hand, and White Stone of Ancients will special summon a Blue Eyes monster from deck if it's in the grave during the end phase. I can also banish it to target a Blue Eyes monster in grave and add it back to my hand. Following that, I'm playing 3 copies of Dictator. Now, I can special summon this card from my hand by sending a Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand or deck to the graveyard, plus being able to special summon a Blue Eyes monster from grave by discarding Blue Eyes White Dragon or a card that mentions it. And now for the tech choices for this deck, I am playing the 1 copy of World Chalice Guard Dragon, 1 copy of Ring of Worm, and the 1 Starliege Safer. Now, I guess Guard Dragon is here as it's searchable in combination with the level 5 Synchro in the extra deck, along with World Legacy Guard Dragon spell card. Ring of Worm is an amazing card that is a level 2 tuner, free special summon from hand by controlling a non-effect Blue Eyes White Dragon, and if I Synchro summon this turn, I can banish this card and special summon a level 200 Apples token that is also a tuner I can use. Saferd is another card that provides utility, getting cards I need into the grave. It searches the low-level cards that I want to see, and it can be banished from grave to add back a level 10 light or dark dragon to the hand. Now, these are the monsters that I'm playing for the Blue Eyes engine. Now, into the engine spells, I am playing triple copies of Melody of Awakening Dragon, the 1 copy of Bingo Machine Go, and the 1 of Limited Pot of Prosperity. So I thought these cards would be enough to include for consistency purposes. Melody gives me access to my Blue Eyes monsters. Bingo Machine does the same, but can also access my Blue Eyes spell trap cards. And Prosperity ensures that in a deck like Blue Eyes, which often needs 2 cards to sync up and get going, I can excavate the deck to help fix my hand. So this row is going to be a little bit tighter. Now for the other Blue Eyes spells, I've chosen to include the 1 copy of Chaos Form to summon out my Chaos Max Dragon, 1 copy of Ultimate Fusion, which is a convenient quick play spell that lets me fuse during the main phase, giving me access to more Blue Eyes boss monsters in the extra deck while also being able to destroy cards on the opponent's field. And then we have the 1 copy of World Legacy Guard Dragon to facilitate my World Chalice play, reviving my lower level dragon monsters and being able to move monsters to different zones can open up link arrows to further extend my plays. And the last engine spell is 1 copy of Dragon Ravine. For some reason I can't seem to find my foil copy of this card, but nonetheless I decided to include it more recently, as it's a searchable Foolish Burial through my copy of Dragoon Knight Romulus. And last engine card I'm playing is 1 trap in the form of Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Excuse me. I would have liked to include a copy or 2 of True Light, but as mentioned, I was not able to get them from any of my OTS stores, but will do so in time. Ultimate Creature is an insane form of protection for the deck that can also be searched. This card can protect my Blue Eyes monster, making it unaffected by card effects, can't be destroyed by battle, and any monster it battles is destroyed at the end of the damage step. This trap can also reset itself from grave if a Blue Eyes White Dragon is summoned. Now, my thought process when building this deck was trying to overcome the Blue Eyes consistency issues. Some duelists fill their deck with 12 to 15 search cards like Triple Trade-In, 3 Bingo Machine, 3 Melody, 3 Pure Ice Map, Dragon Shine, Where Art Thou, all sorts of things, and nobody is ever wrong for building a deck the way they want to. My approach was to go for as many one-of cards that can easily search one another, reducing my odds of bricking on multiple copies of the same card in my hand. Now, that does wrap up the main engine of my 40-card deck list, leaving 11 slots for Disruption, Board Breakers, and other flex spots you might want to include in your deck. Now, for this list, I am playing the 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 Infinite Impermanence, 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Nibiru, and the 1 Called by the Grave. So that concludes the 40-card main deck. Okay, going through my extra deck now. No 2 Blue Eyes extra decks are ever the same, and a lot of this comes down to the cards you've chosen to play in your main deck and whatever your preferences might be. These, the cards I wanted to include also were not available. The Crimson Dragon, the number 90, yeah, just haven't been able to get copies for myself just yet. So now the Synchro monsters I'm playing are the 1 copy of Ib, the World Chalice, 1 copy of Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, 1 Azure Eyes, and 1 Bestial Dissipator. Now, the level 5 Synchro that can start your my combo plays and gets easy access to my Chalice Guard Dragon and World Legacy of Guard Dragon spell. And now for my Ultimate Fusion targets, I am playing the 1 copy of Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, the one Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, and the one Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Now for the Link monsters, I'm playing the one copy of SP, one Hieratic Seal, one Dragoon Knight Romulus, one Guard Dragon Pisty, one Striker Dragon, one Link Spider, and for the XC's monsters, I'm playing the one copy of number 38, and the one copy of Garunix to round out my extra deck. Now, that does conclude my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck profile for October 2024. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you like or dislike, please leave me a comment telling me your thoughts. I enjoy interacting with everyone in the community. Be sure to like the video if you did, share with your friends, hit subscribe and get notified for more content. As always, thank you for the love and support by tuning into Sacred Cards. Make the most of your Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience. Be creative. Have fun.